Islam makes you a professional liar, and I can demonstrate that to you by reading the Quran. If there is any Muslim, are you a Muslim, sir?
I'm Muslim.
Please step forward.
I'm Muslim.
Please, yeah.
Ask him. He's a Muslim.
Do you understand that Islam doesn't belong in the West, in the UK, for multiple reasons? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, please. Please, please. Please. Thank you very much. Please. Thank you.
Yes.
Islam doesn't belong in our nation, in the UK, for multiple reasons.
I'm not a UK citizen. I'm not.
Where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia.
Malaysia. But regardless, you're studying here, visiting
I'm
here.
studying
So what I'm going to comment to you, that Islam does not belong to the UK.
Okay.
Islam doesn't belong to any place where you want to make sense. For example, if you want to make Malaysia a sensible place, the first thing you need to do, remove Islam. Take a surgeon's knife, cut Islam out, remove it, throw it out. And you know why? Would you, in a sensible nation, do you appreciate we need to respect the truth? Truth.
Okay. Can you tell me why do you think Islam must be removed then?
That's where I'm explaining right now.
Yeah, explain that.
Do you appreciate that in a sensible nation, truth is an important ingredient, structural ingredient. Truth is always important.
Yeah.
But the Quran contradicts. The Quran makes Muslims professional liars. Islam makes Muslims, based on the Quran. Excuse me, sir, please. We want to have a. Thank you very much. Please. Thank you. Please. Islam essentially makes people professional liars.
Okay.
Now, you might not have become one merely because you might not have read your Quran properly yet. But if you read the Quran properly, you would understand that you can't be telling the truth. And I'll give you a number of verses.
Yeah, can you prove it to me?
Yeah, I'll.
Prove it to me.
Yes, please.
Prove it to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So let me read. Let me begin reading. Yeah. Surah 3, Ayah 28, for example. Or maybe I can go to 589 or 225. Maybe I'll go to 225. Surah 2, Ayah 225. Yeah.
Surah 2, Ayah 225. Okay.
Yeah. Allah, Surah 2, Surah Al-Baqarah, Ayah 225. Allah does not impose blame upon you. Allah does not impose blame upon you for what is unintentional in your oaths.
Okay.
Yeah. So it essentially says, even if you have committed something by oath, by swearing, where you sign by swearing, in courts, in judicial courts and so on, where you swear by oath. Even if you have done that, if it is unintentional, you knew, look, I don't want to do this, but anyway I'm doing this, unintentional. It says, Allah does not impose blame upon you. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
it's saying that if you've done something unintentionally, then it won't be blame upon you.
So listen to this carefully.
Okay, all right.
Let's say you're applying for a passport, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. When you apply for a passport, you do something which is called committing by oath.
Okay.
You swear by oath.
Yeah.
You see that? In your oaths.
Okay.
When you swear by oath, you know what the authorities are thinking, assuming? They are assuming, hey, look, this guy is even willing to swear as an oath.
Yeah.
And therefore, we would expect, even at least by that time, you are telling the truth.
Okay.
Yeah. But your Islamic Allah says, even if you are swearing by oath, you can still be unintentional and not mean it. So you can sign your document, passport document, visa document.
Yeah.
For example, where they ask you, are you a terrorist? And then they ask you to sign.
Okay.
Even though you want to bomb the plane or whatever on the way, because you can say, hey, look, I want to sign, that's my oath, I want to sign, but I'm unintentional. I am a terrorist, I know this, but I don't want these clowns to know. Who is this Home Office? I don't care.
That is intentional. That is not unintentional.
No, listen to this carefully.
No. What you're stating is intentional. It's like what you say. You say, okay, like example, you say, yeah, ask if you're a terrorist, and you say no. But you're saying that basically in that situation, the person says, oh, I want to bomb this plane. But here I'm saying no, that is intentionally breaking the oath.
No, that's not intentionally.
No, that is intentionally breaking the
No,
oath.
please listen.
Like you have the intention in your mind to like, okay, I'm gonna break this oath because I want to bomb that plane. That's intentional. That's not unintentional.
Okay. So, okay, listen to this carefully. Now, when I read this again, let me read this again.
Yeah, read.
Allah does not impose blame upon you for what is unintentional in your oath. What that means is only what is intentional in your oath, He will take you to task. Which means only if you intentionally say something which you intend to keep, that you have to keep. If you did not intend to keep it, Allah will say, look, you didn't intend to keep it, don't worry. Do you see what I'm saying? Let me read again for you.
Yeah.
Allah does not impose blame upon you for what is unintentional oath. So what is unintentional oath? He doesn't blame you. So what does He blame you for? Only intentional oath.
No, you're reading that wrong.
So please read that again.
Okay, it's saying that Allah does not impose blame upon you for what is unintentional in your oath. It's saying that if you in your intention, okay, I don't want to break this oath, but you accidentally break that oath, then it won't be blame upon you. That's what it's trying to say.
That's not what it's saying.
Yes, it's saying
no,
that.
No.
Yes,
No,
yes.
I'll read the full
No,
statement
you
again.
cannot translate it like this. You know, the Arabic language has multiple meanings. Like one word in English can mean multiple things in Arabic.
Are you from Malaysia?
Yeah.
Is this Arabic?
No.
I'm reading in English.
Because
No,
you
no.
need the Arabic translation also to understand it fully.
Listen to me carefully. We are reading in English.
Yeah.
I'm trying to explain to you
Alright.
what the English translation is saying.
Okay, alright.
There is no reason whatsoever now to speak about Arabic at all.
No, I'm saying because the language in the original Quran is written in English.
Is this Quran or not?
No, this is the Quran. You're saying this is the Quran, right?
Yeah.
But the original Quran is written in what language?
What's your name?
Takif.
Takif.
Yeah,
I am not reading in Arabic.
I know.
I am not speaking in Arabic.
Yes.
I am speaking in English.
Yes.
I am reading in English.
Alright.
Any comment about Arabic is irrelevant right now. As long as you agree that this is a Quran, this is sufficient. We are reading in English. We can understand this in English.
Alright.
Yeah. And so I'm going to read again. Allah
Yep.
does not impose blame upon you for what is unintentional in your oaths.
Okay.
So what it is saying is what He does not blame you for something. He does not blame you for something. Which means the contrary point is He will blame you for something else.
Okay, your voice.
Okay.
The contrary point is He will blame you for something else.
Yeah.
What will He blame you for? For intentional oath. That's what He will blame you for.
Yeah, he will blame you if you break the international oath.
Yeah, intentional oath.
Yeah, intentional.
So only what you intend to commit to, if you don't do, He will blame you. What you say, look, I am doing taqiyya right now. I'm not intending to commit to this, but I'm only signing this document right now because these fellows, I have to take the plane to bomb the plane, and if I don't sign, they won't even let me in. And so I am not intending to commit to this, but for these clowns who are in the Home Office and for the British Prime Minister who is clueless, I am signing this and I am taking the plane. So if you intend to commit to it, Allah will take you seriously. He will want you to fulfill what is intentional. But when you say, look, I'm not intending to, but I'm anyway signing, He won't take you to task. And so you can sign a document, get a visa where you say you're not a terrorist even though you want to be, as would any Muslim.
Sorry, why are you saying that as of any Muslims?
Well, every Muslim is supposed to be a jihadi, you know this.
No, what are you
Okay,
on about?
we'll discuss this in a few minutes. But let me give another example right now, because we have come to an impasse on this example.
Okay,
so
yeah,
in
give me
relation
another
to
example then.
yeah, let me give you another example. Yeah,
Can I have the mic?
1 second. No. Wait, if you want to have a mic, you can buy online. Now here, if you want to engage in a conversation, you can come in and provide your explanation any moment.
Yeah,
If
you
you
also
want to, you can come in. You don't need a bike. Even if your dawah script says so, don't do that. What's that?
Just joining.
Even if your dawah script says so, don't do that, because that's a bit silly. Hashim does this, Mansoor does this. Dawah script, what you received in your masjid.
Can you read the...
Yeah. I'm reading another ayat.
The same one.
No, not same. We've moved on. Another one, Surah Al-Maidah, Surah 5, Surah Al-Maidah, ayat 89. Allah the Islamic Mickey Mouse Allah, Allah will not impose blame upon you for what is meaningless in your oaths. But He will impose blame upon you for what you intended of oaths. You know, what you intended, He will hold you account to. What you did not intend to, He won't hold you account to. Even if you sign. You know, the signing is immaterial. Do you understand? You can sign a passport document just to please the clueless Keir Starmer, or you can sign a passport document to, appease the Home Office officials because they are clueless. They don't read the Quran, and therefore you can sign, get away with it. But you sign. But what it says is...
Signing is intentional.
Say again?
You can't sign something unintentional.
No, but listen to this carefully. If signing is intentional, oath itself must be intentional. Okay, listen to me. If signing is intentional, oath itself must be intentional. But listen to what he says. Your Islamic Allah. Allah will not impose blame upon you for what is meaningless in your oaths, but He will impose blame upon you for what you intended of oaths. In other words,
the simple fact that you signed the document means you had intention. So that negates your point.
You can't unintentionally.
but listen to me carefully.
I'm listening to you like 5 times, which I'm telling you.
Yeah. But just because you've listened 5 times, it doesn't mean you've understood. You have misunderstood. You have misunderstood. I can clarify. Allah has 2 categories of oaths here. 2 categories here. Just to, my dear friend, please listen carefully. Because you thought you understood something.
I'm listening.
And I'm demonstrating to you that you haven't. And if you pay attention carefully, I'm going to read 2 separate statements. 2 separate statements which gives you 2 different kinds of oaths. According to you, there is only one oath. If you give an oath, you mean it. That's what you have in your mind. But Islamic...
If you sign a document,
You mean it.
there's intention, right?
Yeah, sure. That's what you think. But listen to what Allah is saying. According to you, if you provide an oath, it's intentional according to you. But Allah thinks otherwise. The Mickey Mouse Islamic Allah thinks you can have an oath which is meaningful and you can have another oath which is meaningless. 2 kinds of oaths. Let me read to you. Allah will not impose blame upon you for what is meaningless in your oath. Did you hear that? There is something called a meaningless oath.
Do you know what that means?
Excuse me, sir. I'll finish. Earlier you said there's only one category. Now you are learning. Please stay quiet and learn. Thank you. Allah will not impose blame upon you for what is meaningless in your oath, but will impose blame upon you for what you intended of oath. So there are 2 kinds of oaths. One, meaningful oaths. Another, meaningless oaths. Just because you've given an oath, please listen. Stay here and respond, because earlier you were trying to excuse the Islamic Allah. You should have known, if you've read the Quran for any reasonable time, you should have known the Islamic Allah is defenseless. You should have known, despite, so please, 2 kinds of oaths. I am concerned right now about the first kind of oath, the meaningless oath, where you sign something, but it is not even worth the paper upon which you have signed. So you can respond once I finish my question. So what kind of paper are we talking about? To a Muslim who likes Sharia.
Yes, you
Listen. No, please. Excuse me, sir. Please.
the same thing.
What did I say just 10 seconds ago?
You said it way too
You can speak after I've asked my question. Now, please wait. Let me finish my question and then respond. Don't panic in the meantime. No, we have enough time to panic all the way through. So please delay as best as you can. What I'm saying is, in the first category of oaths, which is meaningless oath, what kind of oath are we talking about? Well, this is the kind of oath where you are a Muslim, you care only about Sharia, the UK's law is immaterial for you, you have no respect for the UK law, and therefore any document in the UK is...
Is this a question? Can you ask a question?
No.
You said
There is something called punctuation. You haven't waited for me to finish.
You said wait till you
Excuse me,
ask the
sir.
question.
Until I finish, you won't
Ask
know.
the question.
Okay, sir. Don't panic. If you want to
I'm not
panic,
panicking. I'm
please
waiting for the
back up. The gentleman here could respond. If you want to panic, please. I know, I understand. And the reason is you have interrupted multiple times because you're panicking. Please listen. Your Islamic Allah, please give him time, and then he'll clearly come out as Mickey Mouse Allah. Please don't interrupt and become a Mickey Mouse along with him. Please don't. So stay focused, listen carefully. I am concerned about the first kind of oath, meaningless oath, which is the kind of oath that Muslims sign in the UK. Sign any document because Muslims care only about Sharia and the UK's law is meaningless, UK's authorities are not authorities for you, you don't have any respect anyway, you play your game to cheat all the way through. These are what are called unintentional or meaningless oaths. Passport documents, bank documents, mortgage documents, visa documents, all of these. What Allah is saying is when you sign the passport document and say, look, I swear an oath to my king, of allegiance to the king, your Islamic Allah knows you are clearly lying. It's a meaningless oath. And therefore he says, look, I won't hold you accountable to that oath. So in other words, the Islamic Allah makes Muslims entirely unreliable in our nation. And therefore, Islam does not have a place in our nation. Our nation, my question to you in 10 seconds would be this. After my explanation, you're going to explain to me how Muslims are still reliable in our nation. That's the question I have. Whereas you could sign passport documents and may not mean it at all, why should the nation take the Muslims reliably, i.e. seriously, when you sign documents, when you sign them as meaningless oaths? That's the question.
Okay, meaningless oaths, it doesn't mean you can sign something and it be meaningless. Signing has intention. When I hold a pen, it's intentional. When I write, it's intentional. Meaningless is like sometimes you say, like an oath, you swear by Allah, sometimes you say by accident. Like, Wallah, I did this, or Wallah, this.
Yeah.
That's what it means by meaningless.
Yeah. What?
When you write something, it's intentional. You can't meaninglessly write something.
Sure.
So
What's your name?
When I sign a document, it's not meaningless because I'm writing. I have intention.
Sure.
I can't unmeaningly sign.
What's your name?
That doesn't matter.
Mr. Doesn't matter. Stay focused right now, because to excuse the term meaningless, you've gone to the word intentional. You've gone to some other word I forget right now because you've been waffling on for too long. Stay focused right now. Any explanation that you give right now should use the word meaningful or the word meaningless. Yeah? Not intentional, unintentional. Right now, that was in the previous ayat. If you want to go there, we can go there later. We have now advanced. Any explanation right now should only clarify the word meaningless.
I said.
You can sign something. Do you understand that in the first statement there, Allah thinks you can sign something meaninglessly?
It doesn't say sign.
Okay, what is an oath? What is an oath?
An oath is swearing by Allah.
Yeah, swearing. Either by signing.
No, not by signing.
Please listen. Either by signing. You know, I can say I swear.
Type of oath. It's a type
Sure.
of oath.
Yeah, sure. That's why I said either
it's
by.
not all oaths.
This is why I said either by. Listen, please. Don't panic. Either you either you sign or you swear vocally. But in either case, one would think, please listen carefully. Even when you listen, you're not responding properly. In either case, when for a passport, for example, they say, okay, do you swear to say that you bear allegiance to the king, the monarch here? And you stand there. The moment you speak, the government is assuming that you mean that seriously. But according to Islamic Allah, there is such a thing called meaningless oath. So please tell me, so you can stand there and say, hey, look, this is entirely meaningless for me because I don't care about this document. I don't care about this process. None of these fellows are worth a penny in my mind because I am a Muslim. These guys are apes and pigs, according to Surah 98, Ayat 4 or 6, I can't remember exact ayat. These are Christians, Jews, they are meaningless, worthless. And therefore, the entire signing process is meaningless. That is the kind of oath that I am concerned about. Now, if you want to nod your head...
You've made your own explanation of the
So
verse.
please explain. I'll give you another chance.
I've explained.
What does meaningless oath mean?
Meaningless is when you say an oath vocally, you can't mean it, not writing vocally,
Yeah.
and it's accidental.
No, don't use the word accidental.
Why?
Accidental is not the same as meaningless.
Yeah, but when you...
How many of you know English? Is accidental the same as meaningless? Excuse me, accidental was the first word used, I forgot. Accidental, if you walk into a bus without intention, you really didn't realize, that's accidental.
Yeah, and it's
Which is
meaningless.
not the same. The moment you sign something, it is not
I'm
accident.
not talking about meaning. I'm not talking about writing.
You understand the word meaning?
I'm not talking about writing. I'm talking about vocal oaths.
Getting a
Writing
Muslim to
it
make
can't be-
sense is really, really hard.
Writing can't
Do you?
be
How old are you,
accidental.
sir?
Writing can't be
How
accidental.
old are
It
you,
doesn't
sir?
matter, it doesn't matter.
Excuse me, sir. So, if you sit through an English exam and they said, give the meaning of this word, what does the word meaning mean?
It means you are a khanzir. Yeah.
Is that a joke? A popular Muslim joke? Is that a popular Muslim joke?
I don't know who this guy is.
Well, clearly a Muslim joke. Muslims laugh. No, non-Muslims didn't laugh.
Joke, it's Arabic.
What's that?
It's Arabic, it's not Muslim.
No. Muslim said something. Muslims laughed. Non-Muslims did not laugh. So I'm asking you.
They didn't understand.
Did you understand? You understood? So it's a Muslim joke. You understood also.
Arabic joke.
No, you laughed. Now you are scared.
He
Don't
was
be
speaking
scared.
Arabic.
Please don't be scared.
was
Now to
speaking
you, sir,
Arabic.
How
again.
is scared? You are scared.
Thank
Why
you.
is it you're scared?
About him, I am
You are
scared.
sweating.
Look at him. Everyone, please, if you come to Speaker's Corner, be wary of this fellow. This fellow may do nasty stuff to you. This fellow. Hardcore, bona fide Muslim. Trained at Speaker's Corner for years. Don't trust him. Now to you, sir. Please explain. I'll give you one last chance and I'll move to another example because you're not making sense. What does the phrase meaningless oath mean?
It means, well, I'm going to say the same thing, it's accidental.
No, I don't. Is accident the same as meaningful? How many of you English speakers agree with this nonsense? Is accidental the same as meaningful? Sorry, accidental the same as meaningless?
But when
Yeah.
when you say something accidental, in your mind,
Listen
you're
to
gonna
me
mean it.
carefully. Do you speak good English? Is accidental the same as meaningless?
Can I continue my explanation?
No, you can't. I'm asking you.
You guys were talking, having.
He hasn't been
When I-
making sense.
when you say something
We want,
accidental-
excuse me, sir. We have 3 people here, and between 3, we are trying to see if the IQ level will raise anytime soon. It's not. We are struggling to. I'm trying to, grab hold of it and lift it up like this. So I'm going to ask you again. You're a young man. This is very simple. Even though you're a Muslim, you can quickly agree and make sure at least you don't become a Mickey Mouse like your Islamic Allah. So I'm going to ask you again. Is accidental the same as meaningless?
Yes, when you say something
I'm
accidentally,
asking. No,
I'm
excuse me, sir.
answering. We were
What did you?
talking.
No.
Why are you jumping to
Listen
him?
to me.
We were
Listen.
talking. We were talking.
You're asking me why? I've explained already. I am struggling right now to bring it up. I've given you 3 chances. It's still going down. It's dragging me down. And therefore, I'm trying to see, at least by speaking to him, if I can bring it up, the IQ level. So to you, sir. Is accidental the same as meaningless?
Can I answer?
No.
Accident means that
Excuse
you
me,
didn't
sir.
mean it.
I said no.
Accident means
Hey,
didn't
you
mean it.
asked me, can I answer? I said no. Please
If you
answer.
say something accidentally,
You guys want to
didn't
know
mean
the conversation, which is rude to cut him off.
Please.
You want to finish your conversation?
No. You are here. Is accidental the same as meaningless?
it. Yes. Can I answer? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. This is
When
taqiyya.
you
This
say
is called
some-
taqiyya.
okay,
For
when I-
Islam, to lie, it's taqiyya. So you have become unreliable even now. I would have appreciated you as not a Mickey Mouse. At least you as not a Mickey Mouse. You tell me, sir. You are from Malaysia. Is accidental the same as meaningless?
Okay, can I see what...
No, please.
No. Okay,
Answer me. Just this one and then go to an
okay,
explanation.
Then I'll
Absolutely. Just give me answer this, because by your answer on this question, for this question, I would know if it is useful to speak to you further. Is accidental, the word accidental, the same as meaningless?
No.
Can I put
No.
Can I put
Did you hear? 2 Muslim friends.
now-
Did you hear?
No,
At
I
least
will show
learn
you.
from a Malaysian.
Okay, wait.
Thank you.
Now I want to show you. This is the same surah you're saying, right? Al-Ma'idah. This is 89 in Arabic. It's saying Allah will not hold you accountable for your unintentional oaths. Why does it say meaningless here? Why does it say meaningless?
Okay. Listen to me carefully. 279. This is Sahih International. 279. Listen. Please listen.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything yet.
The word
Can I
meaningless.
hook this onto you? I don't know who's
Not
it.
sure who's this. Who's
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah. So 279. Sorry. 89. Can you see that? Please listen.
Yeah, 89.
Meaningless. 279. I.e., what is sworn to only out of habit of speech, or what one utters carelessly without true intent. So
exactly what I said.
the way
That's
which
exactly what I said.
is listen.
That's exactly
This
what I
is
said.
this is the
You're
way.
embarrassing yourself.
Okay.
That's exactly
That's
what I said.
exactly what unintentional means.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen.
The Arabic
Listen.
language and
Please
English is
listen.
different.
Listen.
Boy, the book
You
that you showed proves you wrong.
Okay. You are repeating right now.
The explanation you read is what I gave. This is your book. You opened it.
Okay. If you now, okay, thank you. Instead of panicking right now,
I'm not.
you are panicking. If you let me speak,
Read it again.
I'm going to. I've tried to multiple times to explain to you your folly. You said accidental. Let me read this. Out of a habit of speech, what you do habitually. Is that accidental? What you do habitually?
Yes. If
What you
say
do?
something-
So,
if you
in
say
other words,
something-
you walk into a bus habitually. That's accidental.
Yeah. If you do it
it says-
habitually,
So
sometimes
this is
it's accidental.
habitually.
It says only out of habit.
Out of habit. Like the way Muslims sign documents in the UK.
No, so like I'm saying, like, okay, if I
Habitually
walk
sign
right here,
No, listen to me carefully. Excuse me, sir. Please listen. Whereas the Muslims want the Sharia only in the UK and have no respect for the judiciary here in the UK, you couldn't care less when you sign any number of documents,
I was
could
born
you?
here. I was born here, so I didn't-
Regardless, how does that make you any better? Do you care about Sharia here in the UK or non-Sharia?
Both Sharia. Doesn't.
Excuse me, sir. You can only
I
choose
follow
one.
Sharia.
You
And I
care
follow
about
UK
Sharia.
law. I do both.
Sorry, say again.
I follow the law here and I follow Sharia.
Listen to me carefully. You can't have either way.
you can.
Listen to me carefully because, excuse me, sir. No. Listen to me. You can try that with others who are clueless. I'm going to tell you, please listen. Instead of taqiyya, I can show you if you like. Sharia excludes the UK law. If you know anything about the Sharia, I can read that for you if you like. And that'll be our next conversation because we were talking. Exactly. Sharia, by necessity, excludes any other law because you have Sharia only when Sharia is supreme. Listen to me, don't lie. We'll come to that conversation later. Any Sharia which is not supreme is not Sharia at all. You would know it. Maybe you've forgotten this. Maybe your Imam will whack you and ask you to make sense the next time when you are in the masjid. But at Speaker's Corner, you can lie your way through, but not with me. I'll go to that conversation a little later. Now, coming back here, when you sign your documents habitually,
You can't. What does that mean? How do you habitually? Can I answer? How do you habitually sign a document?
as Muslims, I'm explaining.
You know what habitually means?
You asked a question, first question, I'm answering. As a Muslim, when I have zero respect for the monarch and for the rest of the authorities, but I have to necessarily sign all sorts of documents as if I mean them. When I say, look, I don't care, I'm allowed to taqiyya, lie, and therefore, even if it is 100 documents over my entire life period, I can habitually, repeatedly, don't mean much while I am signing. Habitually. That's what habitually
How many documents have you signed
in my life.
for this country?
Maybe 10, maybe
Is
20.
that habitually? In your whole lifetime, you've signed 10, 20 documents. Is that a habit? Would you call that a habit?
But every time, every time, every time.
Yeah,
One
but is
second.
that a habit?
No,
Like
habit.
once every 2 years, maybe.
Look, okay. Muslims, when they come,
habit.
excuse me, I don't know what you're
You
trying to
haven't
say.
answered my question.
Look, you're not okay.
not answering my
Don't
question.
panic. Don't panic.
I asked the question.
Excuse me. Don't panic, sir. Muslims,
answering my
if you're not aware, I'm not interested, sir. Look, I have seen.
Okay, then
Thank you very much.
I asked the question, then
I
you
know,
answer.
but please listen.
I'm
Please listen.
I'm listening.
Listen. Look, I've met thousands of Muslims at Speaker's Corner. I know how you habitually lie when you come to Speaker's Corner. Every time, taqiyya. Anytime the
answered my
Islamic,
question. You haven't answered my
that's what you think. Even now you're lying. Every single time when a Muslim is cornered, you lie your way out. That's what you do at Speaker's Corner.
I asked you
This
a
is what I call habitually lying. Thank you very much. Now you don't.
Can I ask you?
So now don't ask
He said
anyone,
he
please.
signed 20 documents in his life.
Now if you excuse me, sir, you sir, Sharia.
He's explaining, isn't he? He's using it exactly.
But would you call that a habit? If you've done something 20 times in your whole life.
That is not the point.
Now,
what he's saying another point.
One second.
What's the point then?
No. He will dilute the conversation doing this. Do you understand there is a thing called taqiyya in Islam? Don't entertain him. Do you understand there is?
You don't know
Do you
what taqiyya is.
understand
You
that?
don't know
What
taqiyya
is it?
means. Taqiyya is when your life is at threat.
Yeah.
And you have to preserve your religion. Let's say
Yeah.
someone is going to kill you,
Yeah.
and he's like, say that you're not Muslim, otherwise I'll kill you. At that point, you can say, okay, I'm not Muslim, to protect yourself.
Yeah.
That's what taqiyya means. It doesn't mean lie.
Yeah. No. So essentially, when you come to the UK, when you say, look,
I'm not under threat of
yeah,
death.
look, I'm responding.
Okay, when I come to,
I'm-
I was
I'm-
born here.
I'm
I was
res-
born here.
yeah,
I was born here. You came to the UK first.
Now
I was
he's
born
talking.
here.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Look,
It does
it
matter.
really
You said
doesn't
when I
matter.
came here, I was born here.
Please listen.
Okay, now he's
Look.
talking, let him
It
talk.
doesn't matter.
I was born here.
Yeah, it doesn't
You
matter.
weren't.
Okay.
Look, let me put it this way.
Whatever is born,
No,
but
one
you talk
second.
now.
One second. A liar, a professional liar, is a professional liar, whether he is born here or elsewhere. Someone who doesn't lie, or would like not to lie as a Christian, would like not to lie even if he is in Saudi Arabia. Do you understand the difference? You barely being born here doesn't make you any better because your Islamic ally is dragging you down. You explain to me what taqiyya is. I'm trying to now help you understand that in the UK, if you say, look, I have sedition, I am supposed to be a jihadi according to the Quran, I can go around tomorrow and go kill 10 people, of course they'll put you in prison and you would be afraid of that. And therefore, you could lie your way out of Islam. And this is what taqiyya is. Anytime you lie to protect the true intent of Islam, it's already taqiyya.